starting on defense for, thank you. No, they are fast. Chase Knoop starting off on defense for IHC. Number 13, Austin Benkowski. On offense, left wing, number 9, Hayden Scott. Right winger, number 5, Tyler Molesky. Center, number 25, Andrew Davis. And between the pipes, number 28, Leighton Sullivan for the CNS North Stars. IHC starters, number 5, Jared Bach. Oh, here we go. And here we go. We are ready to rumble here at the Twin Rinks at the MAC. We're on the Brewerton rink, formerly known as the NHL rink here at Twin Rinks. Visiting team in the blue sweaters, led by head coach Chris Nethers, IHC Cavaliers, against the home team in the white sweaters, led by head coach Dan Jones, the Cicero North Syracuse Stars. Tonight was Teacher Appreciation Night here at CNS, and there was a lovely ceremony beforehand commemorating some of the players' favorite teachers. The stands are absolutely packed here. We are shoulder to shoulder in the bleachers here at the Twin Rinks. Officials are ready. They want to get this game going. Players are ready. Nate Taylor stepping up to take the face-off against Andrew Davis. Davis draws his puck back, gets passed over to the defense, sent up back into the neutral zone for Davis. Davis brings this forward, pass over to left wing. There's a shot and a goal. CNS. Goal scored by number 9, Hayden Scott, assisted by number 12, Jace Knoop. We'll get the official results from the public address announcer in just a moment. Time of the goal, 0-1-0. Off the faceoff, CNS bringing it again, and Brody McGregor making the save. Faceoff comes back, ripped in by Tyler Molesky. Goes all the way around out into the neutral zone. Picked up by Owen Van Brocklin. Owen moving in wide left at the hash mark. Stops, drops his puck back to Jose Rivera. Rivera fires into the top of the slot. Gets deflected away by CNS. Played off the boards by Tyler Molesky. I'm sorry, that was 9 from 25, not 12. Not sure what I was thinking there when I said that. I knew it was the center. So goal scored by Hayden Scott, assisted by number 25, Andrew Davis. McGregor holds on to that puck. We'll have a face-off to his right side. Puck comes out. CNS controlling this. Back around behind the net. Near side, back out at the point, sent back in. Almost hit Cole Prevost in the chest. He dodged out of the way to let that puck go in deep. IHC grabs that puck, steals it, sends it around onto the far side. Isaac Kuhn gets hit. And IHC able to bring this puck back out into the neutral zone. Pass up to Cushman. Sorry, I'm just getting myself all situated here. I hustled over here right from a volleyball game. Puck dumped back in by Connor Lamb. Turned back out. CNS, here's Rob Warner, brings this into the neutral zone, pops it forward. Carter Nethers grabs it. Nethers sends this up, gets all the way down. Picked up Ethan Shaw. Ooh. Oh, that sucked. Puck is loose. McGregor covers that one up. Battle for that puck back behind the goal. CNS trying to wrap it around on the right side. Gets taken around into the corner, now picked up by IHC. IHC brings us out into the neutral zone. Tanner Esposito dumps this in, drops this high off the glass, falls down behind the net, collected by CNS. No icing there. Andrew Davis centering pass, shot fired, glove save, Brody McGregor. Face off to the left side of McGregor. Right side of McGregor. We're really having a rough night. Chase Mirren facing off against Owen O'Donnell. They're wrapped up. Puck comes back out to the point for Rob Warner. Warner sends this back in. Chased after by Connor LeDuc. LeDuc in the corner battling. Puck comes out courtesy of Nate Bustin. Bustin in the slot. Shot gets blocked in front by Owen O'Donnell. Pulling that puck out into the neutral zone. Noah Thompson. Thompson sends this down. And Drew Matiasik picks that puck up. Matiasik passes over to the other defender. Gets passed up to Cole Prevost. Prevost loses at the blue line. Turned over as Noah Thompson. Drops this puck back into the offensive end. Matiasik passes over to Rob Warner. Warner fires this all the way down. No icing as it's on net. And Brody's going to hold on to that puck due to the advancing Cole Prevost. Face off to the right side of McGregor, won by CNS. Backhand shot and a goal. Looks like Colin Anderson may have recorded that goal. Again, we'll get the official word from the public address announcer once he shares the secrets with us. Dave Cooley in for the faceoff against Carter Nethers. Nethers wins, gets his puck over to Connor Lamb. Lamb dumps his puck in. Goes back behind the net. Lamb loses it. Fired from the point. Save made by Leighton Sullivan. So that goal was scored by number 18, Cam Walker, unassisted. Number 18, unassisted. Time of the Stars' goal, 4:16, and they lead 2-0 here with just over 12 minutes to go in this first period. Austin Clark comes in, gets stopped and wrapped up by Jared Bach. IHC penalty number 23, Connor Lamb. 2-minute minor for interference. Number 23, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 4:53. That puck comes out into the neutral zone. Knocked back out even further by Aiden Trimper. CNS moving in, set pass over. Blocked by McGregor, and he's going to cover that one up. Chase Nuke dumps that puck in back behind the goal. Cole Prevost with it. Prevost takes his puck to the corner, sends this up to the umbrella. Play there, Hayden Scott. Scott over to Austin Binkowski. One times it, and that gets blocked by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin tries dumping this puck down. Aiden Trimper in there, putting pressure in the offensive end. 30 seconds to go on the penalty kill for IHC. Cole Prevost in. Has that puck blocked by Bach. Comes back out to the point for Austin Binkowski. Binkowski passes all the way across. Matty Asick off the bench. Passes puck forward. Tried to get pulled into the slot by Nate Buston. Nothing happening. Knocked over to the right side by Jose Rivera. Puck comes loose. Prevost back behind the net. Tries stuffing it in. And McGregor did not know where it was. Found it underneath his glove. And the whistle is blown. 7 seconds left in the player advantage for CNS here in the first period. Faceoff goes back for IHC, sent around by Logan Peterson. Far side turned back by CNS, picked up by Cushman in front of the net. Cushman tries clearing it. Coming off the bench, Owen O'Donnell. Teams are even. Puck comes into the neutral zone. Austin Binkowski sends this off the boards. Picked up by Nate Buston. Buston moving in, loses that puck, goes to Cooley. Cooley can't get that off. Puck comes back to Matty Asick. Matty Asick takes that puck in deep into the corner. Played over there by David Cooley. Sent back to Cooley behind the net. Cooley gets hit off that puck by Cushman. Cushman going after it. Nate Buston gets to it first. Buston leaves it in the corner. Flicked up by IHC. And Austin Binkowski not able to hold it. He has to retreat back in the neutral zone with that puck. Tries passing it up. And that's an offsides as Isaac Kuhn crossed the blue line before he dumped that puck in. And his team was over the line. IHC offsides will have a neutral zone faceoff as a result. Owen O'Donnell taking a face-off against Jake Dubois. Double whistle, and the linesman didn't think there was enough social distancing. He's afraid his referee's going to get COVID. CNS wins this draw, brings that puck back into their own end of the ice, skating up, loses it in the neutral zone. Nick Neto dumps that puck back. Neto chasing after it. Puck goes behind the goal. Pause there by Leighton Sullivan. Held in at the point. Fired in by IHC. It's loose. Backhand shot and a goal! It was a diving goal, and I have no idea who did it. There's a faceoff won by IHC. Aiden Trimper brings that puck back into his zone. Passes is off at Jared Bach. Bach over to Nethers. Nethers hits it off his skate, looks to make sure he's not being attacked. Recovers, grabs that puck, sends it up along the boards for Esposito. Esposito has to come back to get it. Clears this out into neutral zone. So that Superman goal scored by IHC's number 14, Isaac Kuhn, assisted by number 3, Norman Cushman. 14 from 3. Time of the Cavaliers' goal, 7:57. And that's going to be offsides as determined by the man with the whistle. Chase Miron wins that draw, picked up by Prevost. Prevost dumps it in, gets stopped by IHC. Brady Van Brocklin passes this up to Lamb. Lamb not able to get it out. Turned back in by Chase Miron. Miron loses it. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Rob Warner trying to catch that puck, being driven at by IHC. Shot is saved. Rebound goes back behind the net. Puck played back behind the goal. Now it comes out in front. Drew Matiasik with that puck. Matiasik skating it up across his slot. Matiasik at the blue line, sends it off the base of the boards, and that was a tough angle. Ends up getting somehow ricocheted into the IHC end of the ice. Jose Rivera goes to pick it up behind his goal. Rivera gets pressured by Cole Prevost. Puck comes up on the near side. Colin Whitmore with it. Whitmore out to Lamb. Lamb loses it. Turned back by Rob Warner. Warner fires it into his bench. Oh, and it looks like it caught Dave Cooley. We're going to catch him in the armpit or something? Oh, back? Yeah, someplace where there's no pads. We'll see the bruise later. Jake Dubois in for the faceoff. Won by IHC. There's a shot. Save made by Leighton Sullivan. Loose puck picked up by Dubois. Dubois sends it up along the boards. Held by Connor LeDuc. He rips this in on net. Save by Sullivan. Behind the net. Puck comes out. Here's Dubois. Dubois skating in with this puck. Shot. Save McGregor. Rebound. Glove down by Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell coming out with it. O'Donnell weaving his way through into the offensive end. Shot low. Kicked aside. Leighton Sullivan. Puck goes to the corner. From the point, fired in, deflected, it's a goal! Isaac Kuhn with his second goal of the day, 14 from 3 again. Well, they'll be on the same line forever if they keep that up. IHC goal scored by number 14, Isaac Kuhn, assisted by number 3, Norman Cushman. 14 from 3. Time of the IHC Cavaliers goal, 10:17. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can chat and tell me what you like, what you don't like, and what I'm doing wrong. Well, we don't have enough time for what I'm doing wrong. Face-off won by IHC. They're able to clear the zone. Retreating back for it, Ethan Shaw. Shaw passes his puck over to Anderson gets us out into the neutral zone. Maluski over the blue line into the offensive end. Maluski centering pass misses everybody. Played off the boards by Aiden Trimper. Trimper passes this out for Esposito. Esposito gloves this down, presses up against the boards. Hard pass all the way across for Carter Nethers. Nethers one touch for Trimper. Trimper off the boards for himself. Trimper, little toe drag to get around Hayden Scott, and he's going to get the whistle. Scott's going to go to the box for this one. And he's calling a trip. CNS penalty, number 9, Hayden Scott. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 9, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 11:01, and it's a Cavalier power play. Puck comes out to the point. Nethers grabs it, sends it to the top of the umbrella for Nick Neto. Neto centering pass. Kuhn not able to pull the trigger. Kuhn's got to go over to the umbrella top. Now he goes back behind the net. Kuhn back up to the point for Bach. Bach over to Nethers. Nethers looking, sends this in deep for Neto. Neto shot, blocker save made by Leighton Sullivan. Rebound goes to the corner. Grabbed by Prevost. Prevost loses it to Kuhn. Kuhn centering pass, shot taken by Nick Neto. Sails high over the right corner. Jared Bach brings that puck in deep, goes back behind the net into the corner, sends it back out to the point for Nethers. Nethers, and we've got a whistle. The net got dislodged. Look at the official coming over to shake that back into place. They'll give us a face-off in the zone. 1:11 to go in the power play for IHC. Owen Van Brocklin in for the faceoff, wins this, sends this over to the side. Esposito passes it back for Nethers, but too far out of Carter's reach. Nethers in trouble in the corner. Nate busting it up in there. Bet she hasn't heard that before. This puck gets turned over. Cam Walker coming back. Walker in the slot. Has 2 on him as Bach and Nethers pinch that puck away. Now coming in to take that puck, Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin skating up with it. Passes up for Trimper. Trimper can't catch it. Off the boards. Benkowski takes this away. Goes back behind the net. He gets tossed by Van Brocklin. Puck, it trails behind. CNS trying to get that out, and out it comes. Owen Van Brocklin takes it away in the neutral zone. Bad pass over to Jared Bach, though. Bach's got to chase after it. Bach, his own end, pass over to Owen. Owen gets that puck around Andrew Davis. Passed up to Nethers at the blue line. Nethers dumps that puck in, retreats back to his post position. Esposito back to Owen Van Brocklin. Puck is over on the side of the net. Now back behind, puck goes back to the corner. Up at the point, stopped by Jose Rivera. Rivera tries firing it, hits bodies. Now able to get that puck forward, but it gets turned over and picked up by Andrew Davis. Davis gets that over to Hayden Scott. Scott forced into the corner, sends that puck behind the net. Aiden Trimper chasing after it. Trimper getting pressured on. Tyler Maluski comes back to that puck, takes that shot, save McGregor. Puck goes to the corner, now sent back out to the point. Matiasik couldn't hold it. Comes all the way back to the center line. He's getting pressured by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore not able to hold. That puck gets dumped in by Rivera as Whitmore comes out. Played back behind the net by Leighton Sullivan. Sullivan leaves it for Matiasik. Matiasik coming up with this puck in the neutral zone. Connor Lamb blocking it, not in the neutral zone, but in the slot. Advancing forward, Nate Taylor. Now Whitmore. Whitmore grabs that behind the net. Centering pass comes out to Rivera. Rivera one time back off the skates of Maluski. Comes out of the zone. Brady Van Brocklin gets this over to Lamb. Lamb dumps this puck in. First one to it, though, Chase Knopp. Knopp skates, cuts around, goes back behind his goal. Whitmore coming over to attack. Knopp passes up to Scott. Scott touches it into the neutral zone, gets passed over to Maluski. Maluski coming in. Maluski with the shot. Save made by Brody McGregor. Puck goes over to the far side. Deep Cooley after it. Cooley moving that into the corner. Nate Taylor picking it up. Taylor sends this over near side. Rivera returns it all the way back. Brady Van Brocklin with this puck. Passes it up. Comes out for Nate Taylor. Taylor skating forward. Taylor. Maluski on him. Maluski sends Taylor to the boards and turns that puck back into the IHC zone. 2:25 to go in this period. Puck gets sent around. Chased after by Jack Clary. Now it's out neutral zone. Picked up by Benkowski. Not able to keep it, though. Puck gets passed up. Nick Neto in the middle. Shot, lifted up, it's a goal, Owen O'Donnell! IHC goal scored by number 11, Owen O'Donnell. Assisted by number 4, Nick Neto. 11 from 4. Time of the IHC Cavaliers goal, 14:50. Cavaliers with this puck, send this back into the neutral zone. Stopped by Prevost. Touched out into the middle. Nate Buston moving this into the offensive end. Buston into the corner. Buston pulls this back to try to center it. He gets blocked. Sends that puck back behind the net. Jason Mira not able to grab it. Coming back, Nick Neto. Neto gives this over to Cushman. Cushman flicks this along for Owen O'Donnell. Grabbed by Isaac Kuhn. Tried clearing it out. Held in by Prevost. Sends this back to the corner. IHC trying to get that puck back out. Loose puck in the corner. Connor LeDuc, nice stick checking to get control of that puck and get it over to Owen Van Brocklen. Van Brocklen up to Neto. Nick Neto sends his forward, misses Isaac Kuhn. No icing, though, played off the backboards by Benkowski. Benkowski drops this behind the net for Jason Knopp. Jace Knopp coming up. Nope, stops short, goes back. Jace behind his net, passes it over. Swing and a miss. Esposito centering pass. Shot fired, Owen Van Brocklen. And that gets saved. Esposito back to the point for Nethers. Nethers over to Bach. Bach fires this in, loose in front, grabbed by Prevost. Prevost coming up with this puck, stops short at the blue line, curls back, now snaps this off the boards into the neutral zone. Nobody there except Carter Nethers. Nethers gives it to Trimper. Aiden Trimper getting pressured on by Chase Miron. Trimper goes all the way over, weaving his way out through the neutral zone. Miron tried to trip and didn't happen. Puck gets loose, though. Matiasik with it. Now it goes back. Trimper and Matiasik going after it back behind the goal. Trimper kicks this up to his skate. Trimper curling around. Passes over to Bach. Bach can't hold it at the blue line. Comes back into the neutral zone. Snaps it off the boards. He can't touch it. Colin Anderson does. Hayden Scott coming back with this puck. Scott leaves it off for Dubois. Sends it into the slot. And a sliding Andrew Davis couldn't take it with him. That goes up and that hits the netting. 5 seconds to go in this period. Andrew Davis taking a face-off against Carter Nethers. Nethers pulls his puck back. Bach Cassie's going to hold it up against the boards until the period ends. And that's going to do it. After one period of play, IHC leads by a score of 3-2 here at the Twin Rinks at the Mid-State Athletic Community Center in Cicero, home of the CNS Stars. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning at exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction and Services for all of your new building and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll be right back. hockey fans, here we are back for period number 2. IHC leads CNS by a score of 3-2. CNS came out with 2 quick goals in the first 5 minutes. First one in 10 seconds. Second one about 4 minutes later. And then IHC returned with 3 unanswered goals to take the lead 3-2. Switch inside, second period. CNS is the home team in white going from right to left. IHC in blue going from left to right. There's a faceoff picked up by IHC. Connor Lamb goes in, dumps that puck into the corner, chased after by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore drops it back for Nate Taylor. Taylor sends it back behind the net. Picked up there, Jason Knopp. Knopp tries sending this out. Tyler Maluski over there, puts this back into the corner. There's a nice collision between Knopp and Whitmore. Jared Bach from the point, turns, fires this, gets blocked by Hayden Scott. Andrew Davis gives it back to Scott. Scott sends this all the way down the length of the ice, picked up by Nate Taylor, sends it around, comes back. Jared Bach back behind the net, sends this around. Nethers with it. Nethers sends this up high in the neutral zone, grabbed by Knopp. Knopp turns this back up to Hayden Scott. Scott sends this forward. Andrew Davis got turned back the other way and hustled back. Gets that puck away from Nethers. Centering pass goes nowhere. Picked up by Connor Lamb. Lamb has that poked away by Nate Buston. Buston sends this puck in deep. Andrew Davis grabs this at the corner. Davis sends this back out to the point, but nobody is there to cover. Retreating back into neutral zone is Benkoski. Benkoski passes puck over, comes back. Jared Bach returns this. Jared Bach grabs it again. Neutral zone, fires this off the glass, chases after that puck himself. Benkoski picks it up, drops it back behind. Grabbed by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin can't keep it, though. Here comes CNS back the other way. CNS, Cole Prevost sending that puck up. Recovered, though, by Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin gets this to Owen. Owen Van Brocklin passes up to Aiden Trimper. Trimper in, shot, save made, Leighton Sullivan. Rebound, goes all the way around. Brady Van Brocklin fires it in, comes up off the side of the net, and that's going to get covered up by Sullivan. We'll have a face-off in the CNS end of the ice over to Sullivan's left side. There's the face-off. Puck goes back to CNS's side. Recovered IHC from the point. Brady Van Brocklin moves this up to Trimper. Trimper back to Brady. Brady centering pass gets picked off by Austin Clark. Clark moving forward over the blue line. He gets hit into the boards by Brady Van Brocklin. Puck goes into the corner. Comes out. Trimper stick checked but recovered. Sends this puck all the way down the length of the ice, and icing waved off as Drew Matiasik is right there. Matiasik takes that puck behind his net, goes back the other way into traffic. Puck taken away by Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell fires this, misses wide of the net. Grabbed by Austin Clark, rips this all the way around. I'm sorry, not Austin, Rob Warner all the way around. Warner again behind the net, pass off now. It comes across the front to Cam Walker. Walker off the boards, down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. And that'll bring the face-off all the way back down. Face-off to the left side of Leighton Sullivan. Coming in to take the face-off, Owen O'Donnell and Andrew Davis. They lean on it. Isaac Kuhn comes in, gets that puck. Nick Netto got a piece of it. Shot, save, rebound. Taken up by Owen O'Donnell. Down he goes over on the side of the boards. Connor Leduc able to slow that puck down enough for Netter to send it back behind the net. Colin Anderson riding that puck around the boards. Passes out for Davis. Davis can't catch that pass. Deflects. It goes into the corner. Leduc going in with him. Davis comes back, sends that puck in deeper for Colin Anderson. Anderson tries passing this out. Goes to Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn in the neutral zone. Kuhn gets hit. And that's going to be a penalty against Ethan Shaw. They're going to give him a roughing for that, I'm sure. They shouldn't be anything more severe than that. Yeah, roughing it is. So CNS penalty on number 3, Ethan Shaw. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 3, 2 minutes rough. Time of that minor penalty, 3:15, and it's an IHC power play. Puck comes back to Nethers at the point. Nethers to Bach. Bach sends us in deep back behind the net for Tanner Esposito. Esposito returns this back over to Owen Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn back to Bach. Bach to Nethers. Nethers looking. He's got Trimper in the middle. Sends us off the boards for Esposito and Van Broecklyn to battle out. Esposito gets it. Takes us back to the corner. Esposito gets hit by Knopp. Puck comes back to Owen Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn trying to set it up on the side, out in the middle to Aiden Tripper. Shot taking goes wide right. Trimper dancing with that puck, sends it back to Bach. Bach sends it in deep for Owen Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn behind the net, gives it to Esposito along the boards. Esposito at the hash mark, back out to Carter Nethers. Nethers fires this in. Van Broecklyn tied up by Knopp. I'm sorry, not Knopp. That's Benkowski. Benkowski back behind the net. Puck goes high. Drops down. Centering pass. It's loose. And out it comes. Back out at the point. Sent in deep. Esposito with it. Esposito gets upended behind the net. And that puck gets not... Oh, it went in and hit the IHC bench. Sent around by CNS. That faceoff is going to be in the neutral zone, though. That's interesting. 44 seconds to go in the player advantage for IHC. IHC leads 3-2. Kuhn, Owen O'Donnell, Nick Netto on for the forwards. Nethers and Bach stay on defense. For CNS coming in Tyler Maluski. And it looks like he lost his edge and he just fell out from underneath himself. I don't even think anybody touched him. Jared Bach over on the side. He gets wrapped up by Nate Buston. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Rob Warner there sends this puck right back in. Carter Nethers goes back to pick it up. 20 seconds in the power play. Snaps this off the backboards for Jared Bach. Bach skating this puck up. Hard pass all the way across off the boards for Nick Netto. And that's going to not be on net or be to Nick Netto. That's an icing. Last thing you want to do when you've got the player advantage is ice the puck. 11 seconds to go in the power play for IHC. Face off to the right side of Brody McGregor. Cam Walker in for the draw. Won by IHC. Brady Van Broecklyn takes this behind his net. Passes this puck over onto the near side for Jose Rivera. Rivera sends this out into the neutral zone. Gets stolen by Drew Matiasik. Matiasik turns this puck back up to Austin Clark. Esposito going over on the board. Snaps this forward. Stopped by Cooley. Cooley gives it behind the net for Matiasik. Matiasik comes over into the corner guarding it. I don't know against who. Passes puck up to Cooley. Cooley touches it, loses it. Owen Van Broecklyn turns this in the middle of Tripper. Tripper can't get the shot off. Gets taken away by Cam Walker. Here comes Walker. It's a 1-on-2. He's got Rivera and Van Broecklyn. Shot save. Brody McGregor. Rebound. Grabbed by Rob Warner. Warner goes into the corner. Loses that puck. Cam Walker going in behind. Puck pulled away by Owen Van Broecklyn. Battle ensues in the trapezoid. CNS wins. CNS loses. CNS wins. Dave Cooley with it now. Cooley goes to the corner. Cooley passes it back out to the point. Not able to get held. Comes back all the way in through the neutral zone. Ain Tripper pokes that away. Tripper going in. Shot. Backhand save made. Leighton Sullivan. Rebound goes to the corner. Fired in by Colin Whitmore. Save made by Leighton Sullivan. Face off to the right side of Sullivan. Nate Taylor taking the draw against Andrew Davis. Taylor wins, gets this to Whitmore. Whitmore pushes back behind the net. Going in after it, Jason Knopp. Ethan Shaw pops this puck out. In the neutral zone with it, Tyler Maluski. Maluski shot, save made. Rebound gets covered up by Brody McGregor. .10:23 to go in the second period. Still 3-2 IHC lead. Nate Taylor and Andrew Davis again. Taylor wins again. Norman Cushman sends this behind the net. It's loose out in front. Covered up, now comes squeaking out. Nate Taylor grabs this, gets this off of Whitmore into the neutral zone. Picked up by Benkowski. Benkowski gives it to Maluski. Maluski almost turned it over. Maluski, though, taking it into the neutral zone. Maluski dragging it in. He's getting hooked, something fierce by Nate Taylor. And Taylor's going to get a hold penalty called against him. IHC penalty number 20, Nate Taylor, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 20, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 6:59. Face-off won by IHC and Carter Nethers. Turned over, though, to CNS. At the point, Jace Knopp. Knopp sends this over on the side to Colin Anderson. Anderson back to Knopp at the center point. Comes back to Knopp again. Knopp looking, taking control from the top of the center. Gives it to Jake Dubois. Dubois passes over to Hayden Scott. Scott tries to thread it through. Goes off a box skate over to the boards. And that gets cleared out by Tanner Esposito. Puck's in the neutral zone. Coming over Hayden Scott. Scott moves it back into the O zone. Grabbed by Carter Nethers. Nethers rips this back out. Esposito trying to drive this puck forward. Goes to Jake Dubois. Dubois passes over to Scott. Scott back to Dubois. Dubois off the boards, coming out into the neutral zone. Here comes Hayden Dubois. Jake Dubois, I mean. Dubois wide right, forced back behind the net by Nethers. Dubois goes over into the corner. Tyler Maluski grabs that puck now. Comes all the way around. Passes off to Prevost. Shot. Save made by McGregor. Puck goes over to the boards. Hayden Scott with it. Scott, center point, shot, kick, save by McGregor. Puck goes to the corner. Now back behind the net. Skating up is Davis. Davis curling around. Has that puck poked away by Aiden Trimper. Trimper trying to skate by Davis. Davis hits Trimper and gets that puck back. Davis behind the net, being attacked by Trimper. Davis stops short in the corner. Trimper goes off for a change. Here's Davis. Passes puck up in the neutral zone to Hayden Scott. Scott over the blue line into the offensive end. Gets into the slot. Gets attacked by Carter Nethers. Puck gets poked away. Picked up by Jace Knopp at the point. Sends this into the corner for Scott. Scott back to Knopp. Knopp over to center point position. Back into Scott. Shot. Oh, that got tipped by Nate Buston. Just wide. Buston gets this back out to Knopp. Knopp back to Buston. Buston fires it. Blocked by Bach. Fired by Buston. Deflected in. Saved by McGregor. Back behind the net, Davis. Davis on the side. Sends this out to the center point. Gets ripped and duffed. He got too much ice. Gets kicked out by Owen Van Brocklin. Here comes Nate Taylor. Shot. Misses high on the far side. Grabbing that puck, Blake Gregory. Gregory sends that back in deep. Drew Matiasik behind the net. Nate Taylor all over him. Matiasik gets that puck over to Prevost. Prevost pokes it back for Knopp. Knopp sends it around on the near side for Buston. Buston gives it back to behind the net, and it's collected there by Buston. Buston not able to get it out. Held in at the point by Brady Van Brocklin, and that puck gets deflected and goes out of play. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone as a result. 7:31 to go in the second period. Still 3-2 in favor of the IHC Cavaliers. Face-off won by Jake Dubois. Puck gets rifled all the way down the length of the ice. McGregor holds it back behind the net. Gives it to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin sends it around for Kuhn. Kuhn can't get it out. It's held in by Rob Warner. Now IHC able to bring this puck back out. Drew Matiasik takes control of it. His end of the ice. Serpentining his way back behind his net. Matiasik passes over to Rob Warner. Rob Warner brings this out into the neutral zone. Crosses over to center line. Dumps that puck in for it to go get chased. McGregor pauses it behind the net. Going back to make a play on it is Jose Rivera. Puck goes to the corner. Popped out by IHC. Chasing after it. Maverick Lloyd. Maverick Lloyd shot. Save. That's not Maverick. That was Isaac Kuhn. 14, 24, whatever. Kuhn in the corner. Battling. Puck goes behind the net. Owen O'Donnell going after it. Jake Dubois gets it, though. Dubois brings this up along the boards. Dubois gets this to Cam Walker. Walker loses it at the blue line. Isaac Kuhn turns it back, but passes it right to Dubois. Dubois falls down at the blue line. Somebody's got to check Jake's edges. Puck sent out into the neutral zone. Stopped by Rob Warner. Rob Warner falls down. And that was too many IHC players on the ice at one time. That'll be a bench minor. IHC bench minor, too many players on the ice. IHC 2-minute minor for too many players on the ice. Penalty served by number 14, Isaac Kuhn. Time of the minor penalty, 10:47. That puck gets picked off by Owen Van Brocklin, passes out into the neutral zone. CNS recovers. Drew Matiasik with it. Matiasik skating up over the center line. Matiasik dumps that in at the blue line. Buston goes in after it. Buston picks his puck up, comes all the way around, passes it over to Austin Benkowski. Benkowski dumps that in hard, missed by Cooley behind the net. Nethers coming out on the near side, tried clearing it out, held by Matiasik. Matiasik and Nethers going after it. Looks like it could be Miron in there in the corner. I can't quite see. No Nethers. Yes, Miron's in there, as is Dave Cooley. Puck leaks out at the center point. Benkowski fires, misses. Nethers grabs it, sends it behind the net, and chases after it himself. Nethers sends this along to the corner. Nethers still battling. CNS takes this back pass over to Matiasik. Matiasik not able to keep that on his stick to take that shot. Matiasik passes that puck in, gets dropped back to the point, and Austin Benkowski can't receive the pass. Loses it. Doesn't come all the way back into his end. Chased after by Blake Gregory. Dumps that puck forward. Jared Bach's going to retreat back and pick it up at the corner. Bach rips this out, gets it into the neutral zone. Benkowski catches that one. And we got too many men on the ice for CNS. Are you kidding me? That oh my goodness. CNS bench minor, too many players on the ice. Penalty served by number 12, Jace Knopp. Time of that minor penalty, 12:11. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 36 seconds because of poor door management by the bench. Hi, Gwen. How are you? Shot fired. Puck turned out. Picked up in the neutral zone by Norman Cushman. Cushman sends this back into the O-zone, turned back out, now fired right back in by Cush. Puck played by Benkowski. Benkowski takes this behind his net, passes it around. Cushman grabs it at the point, fires it forward, gets ricocheted. Aiden Trimper grabbing it. Trimper trying to get a shot off. Trimper coming around. There's a shot. Puck is loose, comes out into the neutral zone with Hayden Scott. Scott advancing forward, dumps that puck in, and Cushman just grabs Scott and throws him to the ice. You can't do that. You can't do that. Tyler Maluski around. Shot, and that gets picked up by Cushman, and he's going to go to the box for a hold because the only way to throw somebody is to grab a hold of them. IHC penalty number 3, Norman Cushman, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 3, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 12:58. So 4-on-4 hockey for another minute 13 now. Maluski with this puck at the point, sends it up for Miron. Miron takes this into the corner, now comes back, gives it back to Maluski. Maluski back over to Miron. Miron, pass across, gets picked off by Esposito. Esposito rips this down. That got touched in the air, though, by Maluski. His stick hit it. It didn't? I thought it did. Whatever. That was a total brain fart by IHC anyway. They're even. Just because your player went into the penalty box does not mean you're shorthanded. Owen Van Brocklin facing off against Andrew Davis. Van Brocklin wins the draw. Puck grabbed by Nethers. He sends this around behind the net. Esposito picks it up. Esposito sends this high into the air. Glove down by Maluski. Maluski in his own zone. Maluski curling around his own Van Brocklin on him. We're 4-on-4, even strength hockey right now for another 35 seconds. Maluski moving forward with this puck. It gets turned back out into the neutral zone. Miron passes it puck across for Matiasek. Matiasek drifting back in his own end. Challenged by Owen Van Brocklin. Matiasek going behind his goal. Matiasek stopping short. Passes this puck up for Chase Miron. Miron skating it down into the offensive end. Miron at the corner, curling around back behind his net. He gets butt checked by Jared Bach. Puck gets cleared out. Now CNS has the player advantage for 45 seconds. Davis trying to spear that puck forward. Davis weaving his way through. Jared Bach on him. Davis in, has that puck poked away by Carter Nethers. Grabbing it in the corner is Prevost. Prevost drops it back into the corner for Hayden Scott. Scott and Nate Taylor going after it. Nethers going in, as is Davis. Nethers has it. Nethers guarding Davis. Davis moves Nethers, gets that puck and gives it to Prevost. Prevost coming around with it. Prevost centering pass, not completed. And Nethers able to get this out to Noah Thompson. Thompson fires this off the glass. It was going to go on goal. Grabbed by Jace Knopp. Knopp making his way around Nethers. Nethers steals that puck. Turns shot. Goes wide of the net. Off the base of the boards. And Noah Thompson going in, applying a check before going after the puck. This comes out at the goal, and that's going to get covered up by Leighton Sullivan. 1:58 to go in this second period. 3-2 IHC lead. Teams are now even. Remember, if you subscribe, just like Gwen Risdale does, you can chat with me, and I will chat back. Owen O'Donnell taking that face-off. Face-off won by Hayden Scott. Scott curls around with this puck. Comes up, sends it around Brady Van Brocklin for Nate Buston. Buston in there at the goal. Shot, save made, Brody McGregor. Rebound collected by Cole Prevost. Prevost sends it to the trapezoid. It comes back to him. He misses it. Rob Warner steps up to get that puck. He can't get it. Here comes Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell passes over to Nick Netto. Netto, shot, save, Leighton Sullivan. Rebound comes back behind the net. Picked up by Rob Warner. Warner not able to hold it. This gets fired, deflected away by Nate Buston. Goes to the corner. Warner there. This puck comes out. Here's Hayden Scott with it through the neutral zone. Hayden able to come over, takes that shot, and a goal! Shoot, I'm sorry. So I apologize. It's hard to work the camera and announce at the same time. I got to watch the game and watch the camera, watch my screens. Face-off won by CNS. Chase Miron grabbing that puck, dumping it in, chasing after it. Tyler Maluski up against the boards, has that puck poked out. Miron steals it. Miron trying to take that shot. Save McGregor. Rebound. Battle for it. And McGregor holds on. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. So incidental minor penalties, IHC number 17, Connor LeDuc, and CNS number 5, Tyler Maluski, each 2-minute minor for roughing. Puck is loose. Miron with it. Miron centering pass gets stopped by Jared Bach. Bach skating this puck up. Pass this over to Aiden Trimper. Draws a penalty. Trimper going in. Has that poked away. And we're going to get a penalty against CNS. An elbow against Miron. Uh-oh. They just botched up the time, something fierce. Yeah, we were down in the 30s.
Oh, there it goes.
All right, there we go. CNS penalty number 12, Jace Knopp, 2-minute minor for elbowing. Number 12, 2 minutes elbow. Time of the minor penalty, 16:26. Still waiting to hear who the official goal scorer and assist were for CNS's goal. Faceoff goes to the corner, grabbed by Austin Benkowski. Benkowski back behind his net, gets us out into the neutral zone. Chased down by Carter Nethers. Nethers sends us off the boards. Cam Walker there, not able to keep it in though. This puck comes out, dumped in by Matty Asick. Grab behind the net by Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin over to Nethers. Nethers drops us behind him for Owen Van Brocklin. Stepping up though, Austin Clark, shot fired, save made by Brody McGregor. Owen Van Brocklin holds that puck, and he's the last one to touch it this period. All right, I guess we'll find out later who scored that goal and who got the assist for CNS. I'll try looking back myself during the intermission. During the intermission, if you want to consider, I am trying to raise money to go back to school. I've been accepted into a master's program for new media journalism. It's broadcasting using YouTube. But in order to fund it, right, I need money. And so I started a GoFundMe page. The link for it is in the description of this video, as are links to my PayPal and Venmo. You can send me money via PayPal, Venmo, or to my GoFundMe page, or not at all. I mean, don't feel obligated. It doesn't matter either way. But if you want to, you could, and I'd be greatly appreciative. So in the meantime, check out these awesome sponsors that continue to support me so I can keep my equipment current and able to afford the things that I need to afford to bring these games to you. right, hockey fans, we are back. Gwen, yes, it is in the 30s here. We had some lake effect snow today. I got about 3-4 inches at my house. That's about it. None in Cicero here, though, where this game is at. None up in Watertown. It was just hovering over Parrish, so just me. Supposed to drop down as low as 25 in the overnight sometime this week, but Friday's supposed to be 50 degrees, or Saturday, so who knows. Anyway, get you guys caught up. CNS's goal in the second period was scored by number 9, Hayden Scott, unassisted. Number 9, unassisted. Time of that goal, 15:49. And here we go, third and final period of this game. CNS, the home team in white, going from left to right. IHC, the visiting team, going from right to left. CNS won that faceoff. IHC, though, steals that puck in the zone. IHC is on the power play as a result of the elbowing penalty to Jason Knopp at the end of the second period. Battle for that puck ensues. Cam Walker wins that battle. Puck gets turned back, though, and we're going to have a hooking penalty against IHC. So IHC penalty number 10, Owen Van Brocklin, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 10, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 0:39. We'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 43 seconds, and then it'll be a power play for 1:17 for CNS. Oh, that looked like that puck came out. But stopped by IHC, and now it gets out. Drew Matiasik catches that in the neutral zone, fires it in. Official ducks out of the way. Jose Rivera swings and misses the first time. Fighting back to get it in the corner from Chase Miron. Now coming in to help out is Nate Taylor. Taylor swings and misses. Right there, though, is Brady Van Brocklin. It tries clearing that puck. Held in, though, by Miron. Miron sends this in, goes all the way around. Nate Buston picks it up at the corner. Buston curling around. Buston at the top of the slot. Drifts back to the point position. Sends this in the corner. Matiasik centering pass shot. Save made. Brody McGregor. That puck gets returned all the way down the length of the ice. IHC is now shorthanded. Breakout pass to Drew Matiasik. He catches at the blue line. Passes it to Buston. And that gets turned back by Carter Nethers. Off the stick of Benkowski. Played by Sullivan. Sullivan passes puck up to Davis. Davis gets this out into the neutral zone. Isaac Kuhn retreats back to pick this puck up. Kuhn swings back to keep it away from Prevost. Prevost steals it, though. Aiden Trimper in there. Makes a play on that puck. Davis comes in. Trimper guarding it. Davis pulls that out. Nether sweeps it away. Davis picks it up, sends it back to the point. Benkowski winds up, shot deflected, goes wide back behind the net. Played back there. Comes around into the corner. Out. And back in again with Cole Prevost. Prevost gives it to Davis behind the goal. Davis looking for somebody to pass to. Takes that shot, and it's caught between the legs of Brody McGregor for the save. Face-off will be to the right side of Brody. 16 seconds remaining in the player advantage for CNS. Puck comes free. Owen O'Donnell able to clear the zone. Chasing after it, Tyler Maluski. Maluski coming out with this puck. Passes it all the way across for Jason Knopp. Knopp drops it off at the blue line. Loses it. Davis turns this back. With it, Hayden Scott. He's got to go east-west on that blue line. I was waiting for Knopp to come back out, and out he came. Owen O'Donnell over to Cushman. Cushman passes this over to Nick Netto. Netto gets tossed by Tyler Maluski. Davis to Scott. Scott passed that puck over. Shot. Save made. McGregor. And Brody's going to cover that puck up over the extended left leg and skate of his. Face off to the left side of McGregor. Nate Taylor is going to face off against Chase Miron. Here's a face-off. Sticks get wrapped up. Puck goes towards McGregor. That gets poked away. And we've got a tripping penalty. And nobody fell down. IHC penalty on number 19, Jose Rivera. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 19, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 3:16. Puck comes across, poked away by Blake Gregory. Gregory able to get that puck all the way down. Nate Taylor going after it. Him and Maluski both overskated. Coming in is Jace Knopp to pick that puck up. Knopp has Gregory. Gregory collapses on him, frees up that puck, and Nate Taylor sends it back into the neutral zone. Maluski grabs it there. Maluski passes over to Hayden Scott. Scott has Gregory all over him. Scott coming up through the neutral zone into the offensive end, getting peppered by Nate Taylor. Puck comes out. Cole Prevost, shot taken, save Brody McGregor. Andrew Davis facing off against Nate Taylor. Puck comes back for CNS. Maluski with it. Maluski short pass to Prevost. Prevost back to Maluski. Maluski all the way over to Knopp. Knopp diagonally across. That got tipped away, though, by Owen Van Brocklin. As puck comes all the way through the neutral zone. Maluski drops it back. Knopp fires it back into the zone. Austin Davis picks this up. Davis moving forward, pass over, grabbed by IHC out in front. Coming back the other way, that sure looks like Aiden Trimper. Trimper not able to keep it. Tyler Maluski gets it away, passes to Prevost. Prevost skates over the blue line backwards. Shot, glove save, Brody McGregor. .37 seconds remaining in the power play for CNS. Owen Van Brocklin's going to face off against Chase Miron. Miron wins the draw. Puck comes back. Matiasik passes over to Benkoski. Benkoski back over to Matiasik. Matiasik sends this into the slot. Grab there. I thought Miron was going to turn and fire, but he did not. He faked me out. Benkoski sends this in. Pad save by McGregor. Puck goes over to the boards. Played by Matiasik. Matiasik to Cooley. Cooley in the corner. Back to Matiasik. Matiasik sends this all the way across to, I think it's got to be Miron. No, it's 15. I'm sorry. It's Nate Buston. I didn't even notice him come on the ice. Puck comes back to Buston. Teams are even. Buston loses this. Van Brocklin battling. Puck sent around on that far side. Connor LeDuc in to pick it up. LeDuc to Kuhn. Kuhn moving in. Kuhn with the shot. Save made by Leighton Sullivan. Owen O'Donnell lining up for the face-off against Hayden Scott. No, I'm sorry, that's Jake Dubois. Puck comes back for Brady Van Brocklin. He holds us at the blue line, fires it in deep. Puck grabbed by Jason Knopp. He rips this all the way around, comes into the neutral zone. Collected by Rivera. Rivera backhands this up for Noah Thompson. Thompson with it along the boards. Lots of poking at that puck. Austin Clark comes out with this. Passes into the neutral zone for Cam Walker. Walker moves it forward. Gets it around Brady Van Brocklin, but it goes back behind the net. Isaac Kuhn with it along the boards. Loses it. Gains control. Passes it over to Rivera. Jose moving forward. Rivera gets elbowed to the head by Jake Dubois. Puck goes across, or Kuhn not able to catch it. That gets picked up by Warner. Warner fires this off the boards. Grabbed by Cushman. Cushman sends it back over to Owen O'Donnell. Oh, he dumps that puck in. He goes off for his change. Coming out with this puck, Rob Warner. Warner across his own zone. Now into the neutral zone. Warner over the blue line. Loses that puck. Gets grabbed by Connor Lamb. Lamb can't get it out. Chases after it. Picked up by Connor Leduc. Leduc gives this to Nate Taylor. Taylor gets hit against the boards. Picks up that puck. Fires it all the way across. Off the boards. Going back to grab it is Rob Warner. Warner sends it around behind the net. Nate Taylor there. Sends this back again. Check back behind the goal. Fired out. Nate Taylor not able to hold it. Whitmore does. Puck goes forward. And somehow Watertown manages to get onside. Puck comes out. Cushman to Leduc. Leduc dumps his puck in. Blocked by Chase Knopp. Collected by Maluski. Maluski knocked down by Colin Whitmore from behind. Pushed on. Puck goes all the way across to the corner. CNS trying to get this out. Hayden Scott at the point position. Gets this into the neutral zone for Maluski. Maluski penetrating into the offensive end. Forced down back behind the goal. Maluski coming around near side. Drops his puck off deep for Colin Anderson. Anderson loses it. Nethers has his foot hooked. No trip. Nethers puts a little hit on. Gets that puck free. Comes back out to Ethan Shaw. Shot fired. Save. McGregor. Rebound goes to Andrew Davis. Davis behind the net. Tries to pass this out to Maluski. Got poked away, though, by Brady Van Brocklin. Moving forward, Aiden Trimper. Trimper. Shot fired. Save. Leighton Sullivan. And he does the windmill grab out of the air. 8:57 to go in this game. We are tied at 3 goals apiece. Owen Van Brocklin facing off against Chase Miron. Van Brocklin and Miron locked up. Aiden Trimper pokes away at that puck. Comes free. Rob Warner tries popping it out. Goes all the way to the corner. Picked up by Trimper. Trimper attacked by Prevost. Puck comes out. Miron gets this out into neutral zone. Sends this across. Turned back by Brady Van Brocklin. Makes its way in, though. And CNS sends it back out. Puck comes over for Matiasik. Matiasik passes up to Prevost. Prevost brings it back to Matiasik. Drew Matiasik moving up with this puck. Passes it up to Rob Warner. Warner fires it back behind the goal. Pause there by McGregor. Now it gets sent around for Esposito. Esposito can't hold it, but a puck goes to Brady Van Brocklin. Brady passes back hard to Carter Nethers. Nethers catches it, gives it back to Brady. Brady back to Nethers. Nethers loses it in his skates. Nethers goes down as he gets taken out by Miron. Owen Van Brocklin loses his edge. Aiden Trimper comes back, picks this puck up. Trimper brings this up along the boards. There goes Aiden Trimper down into the offensive end. Puck taken away by Matiasik. Matiasik passes over to Warner. Warner out to the neutral zone. And Miron just holds on to Carter Nethers, hugs him to death until he falls onto the ground. Looked like Papa Bear coming home and looking for his porridge. Shot rebound comes out. Jason Knopp dumps his puck back in. Rivera goes in behind. Rivera guarding that against Prevost. And coming over to pick that puck up, Owen O'Donnell. Prevost coming in, though. Now Rivera. Rivera gets it. Cam Walker comes in to put a hit on, and we're going to get a penalty now. A cross check. So it is a CNS penalty, number 4, Cole Prevost, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 4, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 9:40. Coach Jones wanted to know how you get a cross-check penalty when your stick's on the ice, and I'm wondering how you get a tripping penalty when nobody falls down. So puck goes back behind the net. Back out to the point. Leduc fires his goal! Connor Leduc with the goal! IHC power play goal scored by number 17, Connor LeDuc. I don't know who the assist came from. We'll find out. But number 17 at 10:01, Connor LeDuc from the point, gripping it and ripping it. Drew Matiasic passes up to Austin Clark. IHC takes a 1-goal lead now with 6:50 to go. Puck is loose out in front. Gets knocked away. Tanner Esposito flicks this out into the neutral zone. Picked up off the boards by Owen Van Brocklin. Turned over. CNS rips this back. Connor LeDuc picks this up at his end of the ice. So he said scored by number 6, Noah Thompson, unassisted, but I don't know how that's possible because Connor LeDuc ripped that shot. Oh, kick save! And that is cleared out by Connor LeDuc. I'm still giving that goal to Connor LeDuc. Aiden Trimper moving forward with this puck at his offsides. Tanner Esposito so excited to see Aiden Trimper with the puck. He skated in too fast. That is an offsides. He had a great view of the puck, though. Nate Taylor facing off against Andrew Davis. Puck fired forward by Connor Lamb. Picked up by Jason Knopp behind the net. Knopp passed this off to Benkowski. Benkowski coming up on the near side. Puck gets deflected. Knopp goes back and grabs it again. Knopp hit by Lamb. Benkowski picks the puck up. Benkowski goes behind his goal. Benkowski on the far side at the corner, sends this up, gets out into the neutral zone. Andrew Davis poked away. He kicks this back up to his stick. Davis in the slot, has that knocked away. Colin Whitmore taking the hit. Colin Whitmore hooking Tyler Maluski down to the net and laughing about it, but Whitmore's going to go to the box. Going to get called for a high stick is the way it's going to go down. Whitmore stayed there to taunt a little, see if he could draw a foul, and that ref takes a tumble. It's slippery over there, I heard. So IHC penalty number 8, Colin Whitmore, 2-minute minor for a high stick. Number 8, 2 minutes high sticking. Time of the minor penalty, 11:43, and it is a Stars power play. Maluski to Prevost, back to Maluski to Matiasic. Matiasic fires that shot, save made by Brody McGregor. Andrew Davis facing off against Carter Nethers. Nethers snaps his puck forward. It goes to Maluski. Maluski to Matiasic. Matiasic back over to Maluski. Maluski misses. Fires it off the boards. Blocked by Nethers. Nethers gets this all the way down the length of the ice. Maluski going after it, as is Trimper. Trimper puts the hit on. Puck comes free. Chase Knopp back behind his own goal. Pass this puck up for Prevost. Prevost not able to catch it. Nethers getting a piece of it. Nethers guarding it. Puck comes out. Andrew Davis picks it up. Davis, big circle around the neutral zone. Davis going in deep. Davis stops short at the red line. Passes this puck back for Scott. Scott missed on that shot, on taking that shot. Prevost back over to Davis. Davis back to Prevost behind the net. Prevost looking for somebody out in front. Prevost comes around to the hash mark. Prevost passes all the way over to Matiasic. Matiasic sends this into the corner for Hayden Scott or Andrew Davis. Davis wrapped up by Brady Van Brocklin. Sorry. Puck comes out at the point for Knopp. Knopp back to Davis. Shot, save made by Brody McGregor. 34 seconds remaining in the player advantage for CNS. 3:51 remaining in the game. IHC leads by 1 goal. The score is 4-3. Nate Taylor facing off against Chase Miron. Got Miron, Cooley, and Buston on the forward line for the power play. And Taylor grabs that puck and rips it down the length of the ice. Hard off the boards, comes all the way back for Benkowski. Benkowski goes behind the net. Esposito applying some pressure, as is Nate Taylor. Taylor swinging at that puck, nothing doing. Benkowski coming out with it. Benkowski runs right into Connor LeDuc and falls down. And Nate Taylor clears the zone again. This gets played by Sullivan. Sullivan leaves it for Matiasik. Teams are even now. Matiasik passes out Miron. Miron touches it into the zone. It comes back out. Now with that puck is busted. He had to ride that blue line to Miron, came out. And now this puck gets returned back out by IHC. That is a hard hit on Matiasik by Isaac Kuhn. Sent Matiasik into the boards head first. That was almost a boarding. I don't know. He was in that danger zone. Oh, it is a boarding. Yeah, he's going to get the penalty for that one. I didn't see the hand go up at first. Officials want to talk this one over. Should this be a major boarding call? And honestly, it probably should be. I mean, he was right at the edge of that no check zone, and Matiasik almost snapped his head into the boards. It is a dangerous, dangerous play. Well, it looks like we're just going to get a 2-minute minor for cross-check. So IHC penalty, number 14, Isaac Kuhn, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Number 14, 2-minute minor cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 14-12. And it's a CNS Stars power play. Andrew Davis with this puck. Passes it over to Hayden Scott. Scott back to the center point for Knopp. Shot fired, and that knocks Carter Nethers to the ground. He blocked that one good. Puck comes across the slot. Maluski going after it in the corner against Rivera. Rivera trying to guard that puck and burn as much time as he could. Prevost pulls that puck out. He gets hit by Van Brockland. We're going to get a hold penalty against Jose Rivera. IHC penalty, number 19, Jose Rivera, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 19, 2 minutes, hold. Time of the minor penalty, 14:43. Timeout. Whoever they just said. I think CNS, honestly. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for CNS. So these sponsors sponsor me so that I can afford to do what I can do. Two Broke Moms make all sorts of custom-made products. You can get them at their shop on Main Street in Pulaski. You can check them out on Facebook, Two Broke Moms. Spell out the word TWO. Talk to Jess and Jen. Tell them the Dan-Dalin sent you. Help them be less broke. Hashtag crazy. Power Play Sports, Exit 47, Interstate 81 in Watertown. A complete pro shop for all of your hockey needs. They've got an indoor sheet of synthetic ice. They do shooting drills on there, as well as some might and learn to skate programs. They've got an indoor sheet of real ice. More learn to skate, 3-on-3 leagues, tournaments. They got clinics. If the ice is available, you can use it if you're a member. $75 for an individual to be a member, $100 for the whole family to be a member. Check him out at powerplaysportsny.com. Dupree's Cleaning Services, doing interior and exterior residential, commercial, and industrial cleaning. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction and Services for all of your new building and new structure needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory. Here's a shot deflected. I think that goes off of McGregor and goes to the corner. Extra attacker on. This is a 6-on-3 that is tried to get shot on by Connor LeDuc or cleared. But it is a 6-on-3 right now. Tyler Maluski moves into the offensive zone. If you don't practice this, you don't know what to do. It's just so many teammates out there on the ice. You forget who's supposed to be where. Jason Knopp passes over to Maluski. Maluski sends this, gets deflected to the corner. Andrew Davis passed over to Maluski. Shot, save, McGregor. Puck comes out. Knopp, center point. Passes over into the slot. Comes away. It's a goal. Chase Miron with the goal. That'll release Isaac Kuhn. I'm not sure who got the assist. We'll find out sooner rather than later, I hope. I think that was 19 from 5 from 12 is what I saw. There's the faceoff. Still a power play. One player advantage now for CNS. Connor LeDuc takes that back behind his net. Cole Prevost on him. Puck pulled out, knocked aside by Connor LeDuc. Prevost shot. That's deflected away. It goes to the corner. Andrew Davis after it. Davis sends this back out to the point from Maluski. All right, they're saying that was 12 from 5. I could have swore Miron speared that in. But anyway, they give it a goal to number 12, Jace Knopp, assisted by number 5, Tyler Maluski. 12 from 5. Time of the goal, 15:32. There's a shot. Save, McGregor coming up huge. All right, now they just corrected it and went Miron. So you know what? It must have been Miron, Maluski, Knopp. So goal scored by number 19, Chase Miron, assisted by number 5, Tyler Maluski, from number 12, Jace Knopp. 19 from 5 from 12 at 15:32. We got 20 seconds to go in this game. There's a shot, save, rebound, kick save by Brody McGregor. What a boy, what a job, what a save. Just got that leg pad out in time. Teams are now even. 15 seconds to go. Chase Miron in for the faceoff against Carter Nethers. Nethers guarding that. Puck pulled out by Tanner Long. By Nate Buston. 5 seconds. Nate Taylor trying to get that out. Gets it out into the neutral zone. And that's where this regulation is going to end. This is a 4-4 tie. So we're going to have overtime period coming up. Free ice hockey. Right, Eric? What a game. What a crazy ending. You know, goes to show you, penalties will do you in. Each team giving up power play goals. 6-on-3. What a bold move by CNS. Again, you can only do that if you practice it. It's super confusing. So overtime is 5-on-5. Overtime is a sudden win scenario. What I don't know is how long the period is. I think it's a 5-minute period, but I am not positive. We'll find out in 45 seconds. And it is 5 minutes. Face-off won by IHC. Aiden Trimper moves that puck forward and loses control of it. Andrew Davis takes it back. Davis passes it over to Knopp. Puck comes back. Picked up by Norman Cushman. Cushman sends this into the neutral zone. Kuhn not able to grab it. Comes all the way across. Connor LeDuc back to Cushman. Cushman to LeDuc. LeDuc fires this forward for Trimper. Trimper not able to hold it. Picked up by Owen Van Brocklin. Owen dumps his puck all the way in deep. Played back there by Binkowski. Sends it around behind the net. Now Jason Knopp comes up. Cushman fires it in. Andrew Davis grabs it. Oh, tried to break out past Maluski. Poked away by Cushman. Nice defense. Hayden Scott coming in. Pocket pick. Davis comes back and picks up the leftovers. Shot fired by Jason Knopp, blocked by his own player, Hayden Scott. Coming back, Aiden Trimper shot, save made, Leighton Sullivan. That puck comes all the way back down. Cushman retreating back into his own corner to collect that puck. Goes behind his net, 3:45, leaves it for Carter Nethers. Nethers trying to figure out which way to go. Nethers passes this up to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell passes it up to Esposito. Esposito to Nate Taylor. Taylor turns this over. Rob Warner fires this puck back. Here goes Miron. Miron in deep. Miron centering pass. Nobody there. Esposito gets a piece of it. Rob Warner comes back with it. Puck is loose. Kicked aside. Centering pass blocked by McGregor. Esposito gets that out into the neutral zone. Cole Prevost there. Passes it over to Matty Asick. Matty Asick gives it over to Buston. Buston shot. Save McGregor. .305 to go in this overtime period. Tied at 4. Miron in for the face-off against Nethers. Nethers draws that puck back. Held, grabbed, though, by CNS. Cole Prevost at the corner. Coming out with it, Nate Buston. Buston goes into the trapezoid. Passes out for Miron. Shot. Save, or it's blocked. Blocked by Nethers, I believe. Turning and firing. Buston. Nothing doing. Puck comes out to Isaac Kuhn. Kuhn to Trimper. Trimper over the blue line. Trimper shot. Oh, just wide right. Goes off the base of the boards. Grabbed by Prevost. Prevost gets it over to Buston. Buston trying to pass this puck up. Gets it out. Stopped by Rivera. Rivera dishes it back. Prevost there, though. Prevost stops at the center line. Lets his team check up before he moves in. Prevost going in. Pocket pick. Isaac Kuhn taken out. Kicks that puck over towards the side. Chasing it down, Brady Van Brocklin. And that's going to be a hand pass against CNS. That'll bring the faceoff all the way back down by Leighton Sullivan. .216 to go in this overtime period. Andrew Davis is going to face off against Nate Taylor. Davis wins, draws his puck back. Jace Knopf goes back for it, fires it around. Connor LeDuc fires this towards the net, gets dished aside by Leighton Sullivan. Played around behind the net by Davis, and that gets by Cushman. Davis going after Connor LeDuc coming over, playing defense. Cushman sends this back into the neutral zone. Coming back, Tyler Maluski. Maluski into the O-zone. Maluski forced back behind the net. Maluski going around. Connor LeDuc steals that puck away. LeDuc sends it around to the corner for Cushman. Cushman tried snapping it across, gets blocked by Maluski. Now grabbing this puck, though, Tanner Esposito. Esposito gets it to Nate Taylor. Taylor shot high over the glove and the goal off the glass, and that came out. Connor LeDuc thought he held it in, but he did not. Just missing. And that'll be a face-off in the neutral zone with just over 1.5 minutes to go in this overtime period, tied at 4. Chase Miron facing off against Owen Van Brocklin. Miron wins the draw. Rob Warner pushes his puck forward. It goes to Brady Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to Nethers. Nethers up. Now Aiden Trimper and Isaac Kuhn tried, but he used the short leg, I guess. Not able to keep it over the blue line. That's an offsides. Owen Van Brocklin and Isaac Kuhn talking about the faceoff. Van Brocklin moves it forward for Kuhn, and he misses it. Trimper not able to hold it in. Nethers trying to knock that forward. Prevost comes away with this puck. Prevost in deep, shot fired, goes right across the top of the paint. Picked up by, I think also that comes across the paint, also goes to the corner. Prevost going after it. Prevost drops this off behind. Stopped and grabbed by Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin takes this over to the board, snaps this puck out, goes all the way across to the far side. Played by Rob Warner, sends this back into the zone. Picked up by Brady Van Brocklin. Brady coming out. Brady runs right into Austin Clark. They both go down. Here comes Aiden Trimper. Trimper gets tripped by Nate Bustin. And as soon as Prevost touches it, Bustin's going to the box. So it's a CNS penalty, number 15, Nate Bustin. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 15, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 4:19. Timeout, IHC. All right, timeout is over. 40.6 seconds. IHC, power play, 5-on-4. They're not pulling their goalie to make a 6-on-4 scenario. They must not have practiced that. Owen Van Brocklin in for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Andrew Davis. Puck sent around, held by Cushman. Cushman sends this in deep, back behind the net. Chased down at the far corner for Owen Van Brocklin, and Aiden Trimper comes away with it. Trimper sends this at the goal, scooped up by Leighton Sullivan for the save. We'll have a faceoff to the left side of Sullivan. Puck gets knocked towards the corner, ripped around by Benkowski. Picked up by Maluski. Taken away, though. Esposito shot low. Oh, save Sullivan. Puck comes back out to the point. Cushman with it. Cushman sends this around. Goes all the way behind the net onto the far side. Owen Van Brocklin can't catch it. Fired by Connor LeDuc, and Sullivan's going to hold that onto the ice like a hot biscuit, I guess. Davis in for the face-off against Carter Nethers, and that's going to do it for this overtime period. I believe we'll have one more 5-minute overtime period. And that's it. Come on, that's it. This is the last one. There's no more after this one. Oh, it's over. I'd have gone one more. Come on. All right, so that'll do it. This one ends in a 4-4 tie, and what a game it was. What a treat we were all privy to. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your generosity. As I said, I am trying to raise money so I can afford to go back to school and get my master's degree in a broadcasting field so that I can get better at doing this. Links for my PayPal, my Venmo, and for my GoFundMe page is located or found in the description of this video. From the Twin Rinks in Cicero, the Mid-State Athletic Community Center, I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day, everyone.